Welcome, everyone. Let me ask you something important. When you think about 2026, do you feel excited or do you feel worried? Because here is the truth most people don't like to hear. Your future is not decided by big moments. It is decided by small habits you repeat every day. And one of the most powerful habits you can build is a hobby. Not just any hobby, a life-changing hobby. A hobby is not a waste of time. A hobby is how you train your mind. A hobby is how you build discipline without pressure. A hobby is how you grow quietly while others stay the same. Think about this for a moment. Most people enter a new year with hope, but they leave the year exactly the same. Same stress, same skills, same confidence, and same problems. Why? Because nothing changed in their daily life. But imagine entering 2026 with more confidence, better focus, stronger discipline, clearer thinking, and skills that actually improve your life. That change does not come from motivation alone. It comes from what you do consistently in your free time. Welcome to Learn English from Tales, where you improve your English while learning powerful life lessons. If you want simple English, real growth, and stories that make you think, make sure you subscribe right now. In this lesson, you will discover 7 life-changing hobbies that can reshape your mindset, your skills, and your future. Even if you start with just 10 minutes a day. These are not expensive hobbies. They're not complicated, and you don't need talent. You only need one decision. Don't enter 2026 the same person you are today. Are you ready to begin? Before we talk about the 7 hobbies, we need to understand why hobbies matter so much. Most people think hobbies are just for fun, something to do when you are bored, something extra. But listen to me carefully. Your hobbies shape your identity. What you do in your free time decides how you think, how disciplined you become, how confident you feel, how skilled you are in the future. You already know this from experience. If your free time is filled with endless scrolling, your mind feels tired, your focus becomes weak, and your confidence slowly drops. But if your free time is filled with learning, creating, or improving, something changes inside you. You feel proud of yourself. You feel in control. You feel like you are moving forward. And you have felt this before. Think about a time when you learned something new, maybe a language, a skill, or even a small habit. At first, it was uncomfortable, but slowly, you started enjoying the process. You felt stronger and sharper. That feeling did not come from motivation. It came from daily practice. This is why hobbies are powerful. They train your brain without pressure. They build discipline without stress. They improve your life quietly in the background. And here is something very important. You do not need talent. You do not need money. You do not need hours of free time. You only need consistency. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can change your direction if the hobby is right. Imagine 2 versions of you entering 2026. Version 1 of you enters with same habits, same skills, same distractions, and same regrets. Version 2 of you enters with stronger focus, better communication, healthier body, calmer mind, useful skills, and quiet confidence. What is the difference? The difference is what you practiced every day. This video is not about doing everything. It is about choosing 1 or 2 hobbies that compound over time, like interest in a bank account. These hobbies don't just pass time. They build you. In the next section, we will begin the list. 7 hobbies, 7 tools, 7 ways to enter 2026 as a stronger version of yourself. Some will improve your mind. Some will improve your body. Some will improve your future income and confidence. You don't need all 7. You just need to start with one. And that brings us to the first life-changing hobby. Chapter 1, Daily Reading, the hobby that quietly builds your mind. Let me tell you something simple but powerful. People who read every day think differently. Reading is not just about books. Reading is about how your brain learns to slow down, focus, and understand ideas deeply. In a world full of noise, reading trains your mind to stay calm and sharp. And no, you don't need to read big or difficult books. Imagine spending just 10 minutes a day reading. No scrolling. No watching random videos. Just reading. You notice after 1 week, your focus improves. After 1 month, your vocabulary grows. After 1 year, your thinking changes. You start speaking more clearly. You start understanding ideas faster. You start feeling confident because you know more. That is the quiet power of reading. Many successful people share one habit: daily reading. They don't read for hours. They read consistently. One student began reading short English stories every night before sleep. At first, it felt slow, but after 3 months, something changed. His English became smoother. His confidence increased, not because he memorized rules, but because his brain learned naturally. Now the question is, how can you start? Start small. Read 10 to 15 minutes daily. Choose simple English books, stories, or articles. Read slowly with focus. Don't rush. Don't translate every word. Say this to yourself: I'm not reading fast. I am reading to grow. Reading strengthens your mind, but your mind also needs silence and clarity. That brings us to the second life-changing hobby. Chapter 2, Mindful Writing, Journaling. I'm going to tell you something most people never learn. Your mind becomes lighter the moment you put your thoughts on paper. Journaling is not about being a writer. It is about being honest with yourself. Every day, your mind carries stress, fears, plans, doubts, and ideas. If you don't release them, they stay inside, creating confusion and anxiety. Writing clears that noise. Imagine ending your day by writing just a few lines like, what went well today? What was difficult? What did I learn? What do I want tomorrow? By doing this, your mind slows down. Your emotions settle. You sleep better and you wake up clearer. This simple habit creates emotional strength. A young professional felt constantly overwhelmed. She had too many thoughts, too much pressure. She started journaling for 5 minutes every night. No grammar and no rules, just honesty. Within weeks, she noticed something powerful. She understood herself better. She reacted less, and also, she made clearer decisions. Her life didn't change overnight, but she changed. Start with this simple format. Today I felt. Today I learned. Tomorrow I will. Write freely with no judgment and no perfection. Reading and writing shape your mind. Now it's time to shape your body, because energy matters. Chapter 3, Daily Movement, Walking or Light Exercise. A tired body creates a tired mind, and a strong body supports a strong life. Daily movement is one of the most powerful hobbies you can build, not because it makes you look better, but because it makes you feel better. You don't need a gym. You don't need heavy workouts. You only need movement. Imagine starting or ending your day with a simple walk. Your phone is in your pocket. Your mind is quiet. Your body is moving. your stress reduces, your energy rises, and your thoughts become clearer. Many people say, I don't have motivation to exercise. But the truth is, movement creates motivation. A student felt tired all the time. He had low energy and his focus was always low. He started walking 20 minutes every evening, without phone and music. After 2 weeks, his sleep improved. After 1 month, his focus increased, and after 3 months, his confidence grew. Not because of big effort, but because of daily movement. Choose one simple option. Walk 20 to 30 minutes daily. Do light stretching at home. Try basic body weight exercises. Make it non-negotiable. Same time, every day. Your mind is clearer. Your body is stronger. Now it's time to build something that changes your future skills. Chapter 4. Learning a high-value skill. Do you know skills change lives? A high-value skill is a skill that can increase your income, increase your confidence, and increase your opportunities. In the coming years, knowledge alone will not be enough. Skills will decide who moves forward and who stays stuck. The good news is that you don't need a degree, you don't need money, you don't need permission. The only one thing you need is consistency. Imagine spending 30 minutes a day learning one useful skill. Not on random days, not sometimes, but every day. After 3 months, you will be better than most beginners. After 1 year, you will be confident. After 2 years, people will start asking for your help. That is how skills quietly change your future. A young man felt stuck in a low-paying job. Instead of complaining, he chose one skill: English communication. Every day, he practiced speaking, listening, and reading. 6 months later, he got a better job. 1 year later, he was leading meetings. His life was changed, not by luck, but by skill. Choose one high-value skill: English speaking, writing, digital design, video editing, coding, teaching, public speaking. Learn it for 20 to 30 minutes daily. No excuses. Skills build your future. But your future also depends on your ability to focus. And that brings us to the next life-changing hobby. Chapter 5. Digital detox and deep focus. Let me tell you something uncomfortable, but true. Your phone is stealing your future quietly. Not because phones are bad, but because constant distraction is dangerous. Every notification breaks your focus. Every scroll trains your brain to avoid effort. And slowly, without realizing it, your attention becomes weak. Deep focus is becoming a rare skill. And rare skills create powerful people. Imagine spending 1 hour every day without your phone. You cannot scroll. You focus on one task: reading, learning, thinking, creating. At first, it feels uncomfortable. Your hand wants the phone. Your mind feels restless. But after a few days, something changes. Your focus becomes stronger. Your work becomes deeper. Your confidence grows. Because now you control your attention. A college student couldn't study for more than 10 minutes. He kept his phone always beside him. He tried one rule: no phone during study time. Just 1 week later, his focus doubled. 1 month later, his grades improved. Nothing magical happened. He simply removed the biggest distraction. You can start small. Keep your phone in another room. Turn off non-important notifications. Choose 1 hour daily for deep focus. Do only one task in that hour. This habit alone can change your life. You see, your focus is improving. Your skills are growing. Now it's time to strengthen something even deeper: your character. Chapter 6: Volunteering and Helping Others. Let me tell you something most people don't expect. Helping others helps you grow faster than helping yourself alone. Volunteering is not about money. It is not about charity. It is about character. When you help others, your problems become smaller. Your ego becomes quieter. Your gratitude becomes stronger. And something powerful happens inside you. You start feeling useful. Imagine giving 1 or 2 hours a week to help someone. Teaching a child, helping an elderly person, supporting a community group, sharing a skill you already have. You go home tired, but with a happy face. You don't feel empty. That feeling builds confidence that money cannot buy. A shy student volunteered to teach basic English to younger children. At first, he was nervous. He doubted himself. But week by week, his confidence grew. His communication improved. His fear of speaking disappeared. Helping others helped him discover his own strength. You can start very small. Help someone learn a skill. Volunteer online. Assist in local events. Support a cause once a week. Give without expecting anything back. What you gain will surprise you. Now your mind is stronger. Your body is active. Your focus is sharper. Your heart is growing. Now it's time for the final life-changing hobby, the one that connects everything together. Chapter 7: Reflection and Weekly Life Review. People who reflect grow faster. Most people live on autopilot. They move from one week to another without stopping to think. They repeat the same mistakes again and again. They feel busy but not fulfilled. Reflection breaks this cycle. Reflection is the habit of looking at your life calmly and honestly and asking, am I moving in the right direction? Imagine sitting quietly once a week, without phone, just you and your thoughts. You ask yourself, what went well this week? What didn't go well? What did I learn? What should I improve next week? Your life starts to feel organized. Your mind feels lighter. Your decisions become clearer. This one habit turns experience into wisdom. A working professional felt lost even though life looked fine from outside. He started doing a weekly review every Sunday night, just 15 minutes. Within a few months, he noticed patterns. What drained him? What energized him? What habits helped him grow? Slowly, he changed small things. And those small changes changed his direction. Do this once a week. Write answers to these questions. What am I proud of this week? What mistake will I not repeat? What habit will I focus on next week? That's it. No pressure, just awareness. Now you've seen all 7 life-changing hobbies. It's time to bring them together into one powerful realization. The quiet power that will shape your 2026. Take a moment. Slow yourself down and really think about what you just learned. None of these hobbies were loud. None of them were extreme. None of them promised instant success. And that is exactly why they work. Life does not change in one dramatic moment. Life changes quietly, in the habits you repeat when no one is watching. Reading shapes how you think. Writing helps you understand yourself. Movement gives you energy and strength. Skills create opportunity. Focus protects your time. Helping others builds your character. Reflection gives your life direction. Each hobby is small on its own, but together, they build a powerful version of you. Now imagine 2 futures again. One where you enter 2026 exactly the same, with same distractions, same stress, same regrets. And another where you enter 2026 stronger, calmer, and more confident. Not perfect, but disciplined with a clear mind and growing. That second future does not require motivation every day. It requires commitment. Just 10 minutes of reading, just 5 minutes of writing, just a daily walk, just one skill practiced consistently, just 1 hour of deep focus, just one act of kindness, just one weekly review. These small actions compound, day by day, week by week, year by year, and one day you wake up and realize something incredible. You're no longer chasing change. You are the change. This is how confidence is built. This is how self-respect grows. This is how your future quietly takes shape. You don't need to do all 7. You only need to start with 1, because starting is the hardest part. And once you start, momentum takes over. Don't wait for a new year to become a new person. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for motivation. Start now. Start small. Start today, because 2026 is coming. And the question is not what year it will be. The question is, who will you be when it arrives? Now, before you close this video, I want you to pause for a moment. Stop scrolling. Stop thinking about what's next. Just pause, because what you do after this video matters more than what you learned inside it. You've just discovered 7 life-changing hobbies. Not trends, not any shortcuts, not any motivation tricks. Just real habits and quiet habits. Habits that shape who you become. You don't need all 7. Trying to do everything will only overwhelm you. So here is your one simple task. Choose one hobby, just one, and commit to it for the next 30 days. Don't be perfect, just stay consistent to it. 10 minutes is enough. What matters is that you show up. Because when you keep a promise to yourself, even a small one, something powerful happens inside you. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to respect yourself. You begin to believe that change is possible. And that belief changes everything. If this video helped you think differently, if it made you feel calmer, clearer, or more hopeful, then stay with us here on Learn English from Tales. This channel is not just about learning English. It's about becoming stronger in language, in mindset, and in life. We share stories, lessons, and habits that help you grow step by step, using simple English that is easy to understand and easy to remember. So if you want to keep learning, keep improving, and keep becoming a better version of yourself, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and come back whenever you need clarity and direction. And before you go, remember this. You don't change your life in 1 year. You change your life one habit at a time. Start today. Your future self is already waiting. See you in the next story.